Hey everyone, I'm the host of Let Me Tell You, and in today's episode we're going to explore the world's scariest ghost towns. Since ancient times, many cities have been abandoned for various reasons and have become sinister places, full of legends and macabre stories. So, let's discover together the most ghostly and terrifying cities in the world. We start with the ghost town of Pripyat, Ukraine, which was hastily evacuated in 1986 after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. When the plant's reactor exploded, the entire city was affected by radiation, and even today Pripyat is considered one of the most radioactive areas in the world. The city still retains many buildings and personal objects left behind by residents, creating an apocalyptic and frightening atmosphere. Another ghost town worth mentioning is Bodie, California, USA. During the height of the gold rush in the late 19th century, Bodie was home to over 10,000 people, but today it is an abandoned and haunted place. The town was abandoned in 1942, but many houses and buildings have been preserved and turned into tourist attractions. The streets of Bodie are said to be haunted by the spirits of former miners and their families. We also have the city of Humberstone, in Chile, which was abandoned in the late 1960s after the collapse of the world market for saltpeter. The town had a population of around 3,000, but is now a desolate and empty place. Humberstone still retains many buildings and personal objects, which bear witness to the daily lives of the ancient inhabitants. The town is said to be haunted by the ghosts of workers who died in mine accidents. In the ghost town of Centralia in the state of Pennsylvania, USA, everything is covered in thick, gloomy gray smoke. The streets are silent, except for the roar of the fire that still burns beneath the ground. The houses were swallowed by the cracks and the hot and dangerous ground, creating a surreal and almost post-apocalyptic landscape. It's a town that takes the term ghost seriously. Finally, walking through the streets of Pompeii, Italy is like taking a trip back in time. The ruins of the Roman city are in excellent condition, and it's easy to imagine what it would have been like to live there more than 2,000 years ago. The houses, shops, and public baths are still standing, allowing visitors to see up close the details and decorations that the ancient Romans appreciated. It's a unique ghost town that transports you straight into history. However, the atmosphere in Pompeii can be a bit spooky, considering that the city was suddenly abandoned in AD 79, when Mount Vesuvius erupted. The bodies of people who died during the eruption can still be seen in the streets, preserved in ash and stone, which is a chilling sight. Well, folks, those were just some of the scariest ghost towns in the world. I hope you enjoyed knowing the little about the history of these places. And if you have the courage, how about visiting one of these cities on your next trip? See you next time.